Good evening, everyone. Welcome all. Today we decided to use the microphone. Hopefully, can you hear me well? So then I also don't have to shout. Yes, welcome again. So nice to have this opportunity to sit with you and meditate with you. And so Tuesday evening is the evening that we all get together, and it's a form of recharging ourselves because throughout the week we have to do a lot of things. We have to deal with a lot of people, a lot of issues. So we are exhausting our energy, and sometimes we can be drained. So we need time to recharge and reflect and recharge, and then rejuvenate ourselves. So the Tuesday evening is for that purpose. And so today also Bhante Kamalesri and myself, and Bhante Mehta is in a big project these days. We are putting up a new signage in front of our Buddhist center. So he's working hard on that. Yeah, probably next week he'll be able to come. Yes. So before our practice, let us take a moment to reflect on an important theme. Last week I invited you to accept the challenge because this 3 months period, we are putting a little bit more effort to cultivate our spirituality. So my challenge was to express your gratitude to people whom you might have not contacted recently. How about the challenge? Did anyone made a call? You did that? Yes. Yeah. Did anyone send a card to someone that will help you? You did that? Yeah. Did you make some calls?
Many calls.
Good. Yeah, more than 3.
Yes.
Yeah. So you get exceeding points. Very good. Yeah.
Of course, I leave messages sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes people whom we never have contact for a long time, so we have to leave messages. But at least, sometimes they be not ready to talk to you back in some cases.
Right.
But even listening to your message is very important, so we express our gratitude. Okay. So today, this week is a different theme, so are you ready to take that challenge too? So, okay, so this week our theme is generosity. So being generous. Last week we will try to be grateful, and this week we try to be generous. So definitely we all are practicing generosity in different forms. So the generosity means sharing whatever things or whatever skills or whatever time that we have with others. So it's not only material thing. Definitely material thing will be an important way to express our generosity. But at the same time, whenever you can give your attention to someone, and can give your time to someone, and that is also a form of generosity. So we have, giving of our labor. Volunteering is a great form of generosity, and giving our time for someone and listening to someone is also a form of generosity. So there are many forms of generosity. So in the Buddhist text, we find different grades of generosity. So there can be the generous acts people do, with some kind of expectation in return. People do generous acts out of expectation of recognition, which is one form, and people make people do generous donations, maybe expecting some reward in later. So those are, I mean, still, we are helping someone. So, but there can be different grades in our acts of generosity, which is good. Even if you would like to, help someone, expecting something in return, it's not the perfect act of generosity, but still, if it is helping, it's okay. Yeah. But I think in that grade, the highest form of generosity is seen as a generous acts we do as a way to purify our mind, as a way to reduce our craving and greed. So you do a generous acts, definitely benefiting others, but your motivation is to reduce your attachment, reduce your tendency to crave. So we call it giving as a way of adornment to the mind, giving as a form of beautifying the mind, giving as a form of purifying the mind. That is the highest form of giving. But any act of generosity is great. But maybe when we do these acts, we can keep on purifying, and then ultimately we can come to the point that we are generous with our time, with our material resources that we have, and with our labor, as a way of purifying our mind, as a way of beautifying our mind, as a way of getting rid of or minimizing or weakening our greed, attachment, and craving. So when we have that goal, you don't worry much about who is the recipient. Is he worthy of getting my gift? Or or will he use it for the proper way? I mean, sometimes you have to be wise. You have to make sure that your donation or your sacrifice will be put into best use. Sometimes we have to think about what is the use of our donation. But there can be a point that actually sometimes those concerns can make our mind a little bit defiled. When you have too much concern about that, who is the person receiving it, and so when you have all these things, it can diminish the beauty, the purity of your heart. So sometimes we have to come to a point that I'm just giving because I can afford to give whatever the time or material resource I can give, and it's definitely going to benefit others. But I'm not going to control, who's benefiting, what kind of benefit is going to get. I'm just doing it as a way of getting rid of my craving, my ego, and getting rid of my attachment, as a way of beautifying and purifying my mind from ego, from attachment. That will be the highest form of generosity. So I have shared with you an interesting story, maybe many months ago. But I think this story is really related to the theme today, so I don't mind repeating it. But if you remember it, still enjoy it. Yes, this. Do you remember that story of that old lady who found a precious stone in the river? Yes. So this story goes that this ancient time, an old lady had the habit of visiting her sister in a different village. She makes that trip walking many miles to see her sister, and then spend the night with her, share something, and come back. So she had to walk that journey. So she had to cross the river and pass few mountains, up and down, and then it's a sister. So that day, that month also, she started her journey. So when she was crossing the river, she saw something shiny. Not elegant. Not elegant. Yeah, something shining, and she stopped and looked at that and found that actually it's a precious stone. Somehow, we don't know where I came from, maybe a person crossing the river, maybe, the horse crossing the river, someone where the person might have dropped it, or maybe the stone has been, coming through the river itself. So, however, she found that precious stone, and she grabbed it, and it's so shining, and it looks very, valuable, precious. She was carrying her lunch also with the gift to her sister. So she opened her lunch, her lunch, let's say packet or basket, and put that gem in the lunch basket. So she was happy. She has found a very precious, important thing. So she continued, and along the way, she found another young man who's also going to the same direction. But he's going to his own village, but it's not the same village as her sister, but different village. But they have to walk together for some distance. They get to talk to each other. So the young man was walking with the old lady. So the young man was going looking for a job and looking for work. So he's starting his life and looking for work. So the lunchtime came. They all want to eat. So they sat down to eat. So they were willing to share their meal. So when the old lady opened the lunch packet, and in addition to lunch, the young man saw the precious stone over there. And then he asked, "What is that?" And the young lady explained, the stone. And before she shared the lunch, she quickly grabbed that stone and told that young man, "Listening to you, I felt that this precious stone may be of a better use for you. You are just starting your life, you are looking for work, so keep it." She just gave it without any hesitation. And the young man was stunned, what really happened. And he knew that how valuable it is. And he was so thankful, saying that this can change my life. It's so precious, I will be able to start some business or something with that. And he grabbed into that and thanked her, and then they shared the meal, and they continued their work, and then at one point they departed in two directions. So she went to see her sister. And after a few days, the young man has come to her original village, because in their conversation, the old lady told him where he is from. The young man has come to the village and looking for her. She hasn't returned yet. He waited a day. The next day she returned. And everybody said, "Oh, there's a young man looking for you." And she worried that, is there something wrong? And then he met her and said, "Then I came to return your precious stone." And she asked, "Why is that? Isn't it that valuable?" He said that, "No, it is truly, truly valuable, it's true precious. But I'm here to return your stone and ask more valuable thing from you." And she asked, "What is that? I already gave you this stone." And he said, "After I got your precious stone, I was so happy that this will change my life. But more I start to think about your act, I start to think that, this stone is so important. But there should be something more precious in you that made you donate this stone without any hesitation. I like to have that precious gift." What made you, what within you made that decision? How you make your mind to give away this precious stone without any hesitation. And you should have something so precious within you that made you, donate this stone. So I came to ask for it. Well, that will make my life forever happy and satisfied. I really want to know how you made a mind like that, so open-hearted, so generous, so contented, and then you can simply, let go of that stone without any hesitation if it is helping someone else more than it does for her. So I think that's the kind of beauty That's the kind of preciousness we need to our heart. Right? So when you practice generosity constantly in that way, you're grabbing any opportunity to be helpful to someone, grabbing any opportunity to be, to donate our time, our material resources. So that will definitely, develop something more precious within us, the purity and the beauty of the inner beauty. So then we are not relying on material things to feel happy. We are not, waiting any, any material, the worldly fortune to come to us to be happy. We have a deeper contentment and happiness. Okay, so that's, practice generosity in that way. Yes. So then I would like to give you the challenge. Yeah. So let's try to, practice some act of generosity that truly help you to beautify, your mind, that purify your mind. So one way to do it actually, may find a way to, give something to someone that doesn't allow that, doesn't require that person to even to say thank you to you. Can you make can you give something to someone even getting appreciation, like a secretly sending something to someone? Yeah, anonymous. That will be something like a fun thing to do. Like, I had that experience many times actually. One day we were having lunch in a restaurant, right, Bante, and we were having lunch, and when we want to pay the bill, they say, "Oh, someone paid for you." I'm still looking for that generous person, and I truly appreciate, truly grateful, but someone has paid and left. Yeah. So, and even like last April, I suspect that one of you have done that, but I'm still looking for the person. Last April was Sri Lankan New Year, and we received a gift parcel of typical Sri Lankan food, and they might have bought it from online, and also the kitchen utensils, without the name or card or anything. It was so pleasant a surprise to see that someone has thought so deeply, so about us, and was so happy, but we didn't know who. But the written address say Auckland, or Auckland, or no, not Auckland, I think Verona. Written address says Verona, but there's no name. So I had to do some investigation to find out who has the address. So those kind of things, I invite you to do it. Even simple act of generosity. Try to do some little act that you even don't get an appreciation or thank you. Think about something, like dropping some bag of grocery in front of someone who you think that really you use it, and they open the door, they're surprised, say, "Oh, I was planning to buy this, it's already in front of me." Someone has given that to me. Think about something like that. That will really beautify and purify our mind. Any other suggestions? What else you can do? Yes.
Or one aunt would say that, if a person refuses, makes a big deal when you try to give them something, she would say, "You're taking away my joy of giving this to you."
Yes, exactly.
You have to take it.
Yes. Sometimes we have to be humble, and also, yeah, exactly. Someone is giving, yeah, we have to accept it,
Right, graciously.
Okay, so that will be a challenge. I hope that you'll find some creative way to do that kind of act of generosity. Even I don't know how. Maybe even labor. Cut someone's grass when they're not around. Something like that. And if it's a labor, yes. Yeah. Try to be creative and And that will be your challenge. Okay, so share with me next time. How did you do that? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's with that, let's start our practice. So let's try to be generous during this week. I cannot use the microphone when I'm doing the movement, so I try to speak louder. So let us try to spread our feet a little bit apart so that we can distribute our weight evenly in our both feet. Let's try to rock from left to right, like little kids do, just left to right, and then find that little nice balanced position in the middle. Try to find that midpoint that you feel weight in your both feet. With that nice stable posture, let's take a moment to observe the sensation in the feet. With this stability, you can feel the press muscles in your heels and feel that touch sensation in the heels against your shoes or socks or the floor. And gently move into the front part of the feet and try to feel the sensations there in the muscles. And even move into your toes and try to feel your toes, any of your toes there. So with this awareness of the feet, acknowledge that I'm standing firmly. I'm thoroughly grounded to this floor with this stable posture. With this awareness of the posture of the body, let us now gently do more movements to create more awareness of the body. Gently open your eyes and release whatever air you have in your lungs. Give a nice sigh. When you take your next in-breath, gently raise your arms to the front. Breathing out, spread your hands to the side. Breathing in, raise your arms gently all the way up. Breathing out, gently bring your arms down, feeling all the sensation throughout the arms and fingers. Breathing in, raising the arms to the front. Breathing out, spread your hands to the sides. Breathing in, raise your arms all the way up. Breathing out, slowly coming down and feeling all the sensation throughout the arms and palms. In breathing into the front, breathing out to the sides. Breathing in up. Breathing out, slowly coming down. Feel all the sensations. Relax your arms, let them hang by themselves. Take a moment to feel all these subtle sensations throughout your arms and the palms. Feel them all and be in your body. Let's do our next movement. This time we will interlace our fingers and try to bring them to the top of the head. Breathing in, turns the palms up and stretch as much as you can. Breathe out, turn the palm down, come and rest. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, turn the palm down, come and rest. Breathing in, straight. Breathe out, comes down, calm and rest. Breathing in, straight. Breathing out and calm down, rest. And breathing in, straight. This time when you breathe out, let's bend our body to right, giving a nice bend to the right, feeling the stretch, releasing the air. Breathing in, come to the middle. Breathing out, let's go to left. Releasing the air, feeling the stretch. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the right. Breathing in the middle. Breathing out, going to the left. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the right. Breathing into the middle. Breathing out, going to the left. Breathing into the middle. This time when you breathe out, unlock our fingers and gently bring them down from the sides, feeling all the sensation throughout the arms, the elbow, and the palms. Relax your hands. Take a moment to feel those residual sensations. All these tingling sensations, pulsations, and feel them all. And be in your body. Nowhere else, right here in our body. We will do one last movement to create more sensation of the body. We will purposely tighten our muscles and we will relax. So tight our fist and shrug our shoulders and clench our teeth when you are breathing in. Make everything tight. Breathe out. We drop everything down and open our fingers. Breathing in, tight fist. Shrug the shoulders, clench the teeth. Everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Drop your jaw. Drop your shoulders and open your eyes. Again, breathing in, tight fist, shrug shoulders, and teeth, everything tight, 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 tight. Breathe out. Drop everything down, relax, and feel relaxation. Again, breathing in, tight fist, shrug shoulders, and teeth, everything tight, tight, tight. Breathe out. Drop everything down, relax, and feel relaxation. Again, breathing in, tight fist, shrug shoulders, and teeth, everything tight, tight, tight. Breathe out. Drop everything down, relax. Okay, let us now take a moment to feel those opening muscles in the shoulders, resettling muscles in our upper body. Just feel them all and be in your body. With the awareness of the body, we will slowly sit down for seated meditation. Adjust your body in this posture Make sure that your both sit bones are touching evenly on the chair. Keep your upper body somewhat upright. Keep the chin somewhat parallel to the floor. And rest your palms on your lap. And take a moment to feel the body as it is feeling now. Try to feel wherever we have some touch sensations. Press muscles, any warmth you can feel. Maintaining awareness of the body, listen to the sound of the bell and to the chant, and help yourself to settle down to this moment.
Relax your body. Feel your head, forehead, facial muscles. To feel the facial muscles, you can invite a gentle smile to your face and feel the relaxation of your facial muscles. Feel your neck area, both shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, palms, fingers, fingertips, and relax your body. Feel your chest muscles, belly muscles, back muscles, hip area, and relax your body. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, feet, soles of your feet, tips of your toes, and relax your body. Take a slow, long in breath through your nostrils and slowly release the air while feeling the relaxation of your whole body. Take another slow, long in breath and slowly release the air and feel the relaxation of your entire body. Relax your whole body. Come to the natural breath. Now you have a relaxed body. Your relaxed body, just like a sleeping body. With this relaxed body, observe your mind. In your mind, what is happening right now? There may be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, neutral thoughts, whatever thoughts there are, just observe. Did you notice how your mind is wandering? How thoughts are popping up one after the other? That is the nature of our mind. Now, we are going to invite wholesome thoughts to our mind instead of these random thoughts. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought it is. Loving kindness is the goodwill. Loving kindness is the willingness to wish well being for other beings. That is the immeasurable love to the whole world, to the whole universe. Now, like a blooming flower, let us generate loving kindness thoughts by mentally repeating these loving kindness phrases. Make a genuine wish to your mind. May my mind be happy. May my mind be well. May no harmful thoughts come to my mind. May my mind be free from stress. May my mind be peaceful. Be peaceful. With this peaceful mind, let us generate loving kindness thoughts to your body. Your body needs your loving care. Your loving kindness thoughts can heal your body. In our body, so many organs are functioning to sustain this valuable human life. Appreciating each and every part of the body, let us extend loving kindness thoughts to this whole body. Feel your skin. The largest organ of the body is the skin. Appreciating the support of the skin of this body, generate loving kindness thoughts in your mind. May the skin of this body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Extend your loving kindness thoughts from external side to internal side of the body, scanning your whole body. May this whole body, including muscles, bones, central nerve system, peripheral nerve system, digestive system, be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Now, let us expand the loving kindness thoughts that you generated yourself for other beings. In this world, there are so many people, including animals, who are facing challenges, difficulties. We will include all the beings to this loving kindness meditation. We will start to expand loving kindness thoughts like a circle of waves from this meditation room to far away places. Think about these friends who are meditating with you in this meditation room and make a genuine wish in your mind for their well being by mentally repeating these loving kindness phrases. May these friends who are meditating with me right now be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of these friends to your beloved family members. Think about your beloved family members and include them to your loving kindness meditation. May my beloved family members be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Extend your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your beloved family members to your neighborhood, to your neighboring cities. May all the people who are living in your neighborhood and neighboring cities be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of your neighboring cities to neighboring countries. May all the people who are living in neighboring countries be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Your mind is powerful to expand your loving kindness thoughts to far away places. Expand your loving kindness thoughts to the whole world, to the whole universe, embracing all the human beings, including animals. There are a lot of people and animals who are facing challenges, difficulties, and also so many disasters, natural disasters, man made disasters, thinking of all the human beings and animals, visible and invisible, large and tiny, born and unborn, expand your loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe. May all beings in the direction of your front, back, left, right, below, above, be well, be happy, be safe, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expanding loving kindness thoughts to each and every direction, rejoice the feeling of loving kindness. After expanding your genuine loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe, you have a peaceful mind. With this peaceful mind, gently shift your attention to observe your natural breath. Keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostrils and mindfully observe how you are breathing in, how you are breathing out, and try to be with your natural in breath and out breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out, and rest with your natural breath. in this last minute, make your full effort to be with your breath. There may be other thoughts. Notice them. Bring your attention back to the breath again and again, and try to be with your natural breath. Dukkhapattaca nidukkha bhayampattaca nibbhaya sokappataca nisoka hontu sabbepi panino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and put your palms together and place them against your chest. And take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all the enlightened masters and the teachers who passed this wisdom from generation to generation. Feel grateful to anyone else who supported you to practice this meditation, the staff of the Oakman Library, even to these non-living things, these chairs that you are sitting on, this bell, this device which connected you from your home to practice meditation. Appreciating the support that we received from everyone and everything with deep gratitude. Let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
It was so nice to have you all for meditation and deeply appreciate your commitment. And I wish may you carry this peace to the rest of the week and may you continue to share this peace with many others. And remember to do an act of generosity. Silent one. Thank you those who joined our YouTube. Really appreciate your practice from home. And we look forward to see you again next Tuesday. Thank you. Good night. We can comment something like that. Ilan sare kiyo may dare. Eka take a comment.